Canadian males, Canadian males, Canadian males, Canadian males.
I can never take it slow. Got that fire roar. Wheels of fury tear the track. Hear that engine soar. Me back, shifting gears, push it to the core. Killer Kyle on my tail. Feel the tension roar. Ain't no rules in this game. Every breath I fight. Pound the pedal, scream for speed through the endless night.
Use up fury spinning round into Toronto's haunted ground, and elimination chambers roar.
Hey, Mean Matt here. This is Killer Kyle. Doing another episode of Wheels of Fury.
Yeah.
And Elimination Chamber, Toronto. And that's gonna be a hell of a show. And I mean, WrestleMania is looking to be awesome too. So the precursor to what might happen.
Yeah.
I mean, you got two matches that I think, yeah, it's gonna be awesome to see who's gonna come out on top. There's always that excited moment. But anyways, enough jibber jabber.
No jibber jabber, patter patter.
As we battle for the score, feel the heat, feel the pride.
We will start things off with two guys that have been friends, have been rivals, rivals for pretty much their entire careers. They've teamed together, they've wrestled each other, they've won championships together, and everything else, and it seems like, once again, everything has gone to hell in a handbasket. That's what makes it fun, though. Once again, well, the first time in actually a little while, we're gonna have Kevin Owens take on Sami Zayn, unsanctioned match.
Yeah. Yeah, Sammy couldn't help himself, really. Yeah, I mean, look, you have Kevin, you got the match at Saturday Night Main Event, and, well, that's in the beginning. You've got the WWF Championship, the Winged Eagle.
Yeah.
In the first Saturday Night Main Event, which was back in December.
Yes.
You have Kevin and Cody going at it. You know, they have their match, and basically, yeah, Kevin steals the title.
Yeah.
So, we go to the Royal Rumble. We have Kevin and Cody in a ladder match with both titles, and it was a very, very good match.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there was a point where you have Sammy and Kevin in the ring, and Sammy's like, I know you're gonna do the right thing. We're best friends. We've been in the trenches together. You're gonna do the right thing at the Royal Rumble and help me out. So yeah, the Royal Rumble happens. Sammy does come out, but doesn't turn heel. So yeah, a couple weeks later, Kevin comes in after Sammy's match with, I think, well, I can't remember who it was now.
Yeah.
Does the package pile driver to Sammy, and yeah, basically they go back and forth. Sammy wants this match, so Adam Pearce goes, okay, it's unsanctioned. Because you're not cleared, we don't want no responsibility for it, so yeah, it's going to be unsanctioned.
Kevin, of course, doing his usual in-car promos.
I mean, that's the one thing I love about Kevin's promos. Once again, they're in a car. That's unique. But he's got this way of delivering his speech where it's like, he sounds like a psychopath.
He's basically making himself sound like the victim when he's not the victim.
And yeah, that too.
It was
was it last Friday on SmackDown? Kevin, cuts this promo about, getting a match with, after Sammy got the match on Raw, and, he's talking about, you did this to yourself, and I'm gonna hurt you, and he's fucking outside their house.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking, and he shows inside the window, and there's, of course, Sammy's wife and his son. Then you see Sammy come in, and he's talking with his son and whatever, and then you see him go upstairs and then come back or whatever, and Kevin's still on this really good promo, and it's man, this is the car stuff is okay, that's something else.
Yeah.
The promo he cut, outside of house, okay, that's good stuff. That adds that added element of okay, what lengths is this guy gonna go to?
Yeah.
He's Packus Prell drove Sammy. He pile drove Randy. I'm pretty sure he pile drove Cody as well.
Yeah.
Really ramp up heading into Saturday. When we were watching it, I'm going, do they not realize that Kevin's outside their house? Can they not hear him?
Yeah, I mean, that would be my first question. I think it would be funny if Sammy had German Shepherds and he left them outside and chasing Kevin off the property.
All in here. And see Kevin start running.
So anyway, I honestly don't know. I mean, these two guys know each other for 20 years, and I feel like their match in 2016 at Breaking Point was good.
Yeah.
The match at WrestleMania 37 was good. I don't know. That's kind of... They had a lot of very good matches in Ring of Honor and wherever else. But,
absolutely.
So I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things was okay, you have this match on Saturday, then do you maybe carry it over into Mania? Or...
I think you kind of have to.
And if you do, where do you go? Where do you take it after a unsanctioned match?
I mean, that's another thing, too. If Sammy or Kevin was in the Elimination Chamber, that would make sense. Then you can put a fucking title on one of the two.
Yeah.
But that's not happening. Okay, so now what?
Yeah.
So, I love unsanctioned matches. It's just, there's nothing at stake heading into WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what comes out of this match. But yeah, the pick a winner is who knows?
Well, yeah, and that's the thing.
So now we...
It's a rotten toes on the ground, and Elimination Chamber's roar.
Team match. We're gonna have Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus take on Nia Jax and Candice LeRae.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to have Trish Stratus in Toronto. I honestly thought it was going to be Trish versus Nia.
Right.
But the fact is the take-two match is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, since Indy Hartwell left, you're okay, what do we do with Candice? And now it seems like her and Nia Jax are a take team. And I kind of feel like Candice is playing second fiddle.
Essentially.
She doesn't have no fucking lines that much.
Yeah.
And yeah, she has a match every now and then. Her match with Alexa was awesome.
Right, yeah.
Well, that's an understatement, but still, I mean,
Yeah.
I think, you know, you look at Trish Stratus, she's still fit as fuck.
Yeah?
She still can go, and I know that.
No, hell yeah.
So, I mean, and, you know, you got Tiffany, who's the women's champion. I don't know if Charlotte's going to get involved in this match.
Yeah, I mean... They need to do more as building up Tiffany and Charlotte heading into Mania. I mean, we have, call it 2.5 months left till Mania, so we got plenty of time.
And I mean, I definitely can see the match with Trish and Nia at WrestleMania. It's going to be difficult to tell because I don't know. Like, I don't know how they're going to keep going with that storyline.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had the tag team match myself and would have had a one-on-one, but
Yeah.
I definitely see Trish and Tiffany go over.
More than likely, yeah. I mean, you look at what happened in the rematch between Tiffany and Nia for the title. Candace got involved, Trish came out, you know, and then, you know, Nia squashes Tiffany and Trish.
Yeah.
They're Trish and Tiffany are more than likely going to win.
Yeah, no doubt. I think that's what's best for the WWE and Elimination Chamber. I mean, there was always that thing of, well, we have to have the hometown hero lose in their hometown. But I don't think Nia really needs that big of a push.
I mean, like, if you're going to build Trish and Nia heading into Mania, okay, that, you know, that would make sense. Aside from that, like, right now we don't know what plans they'll have for Nia heading into WrestleMania. We already know about Tiffany and Charlotte. So you gotta build up that as well. And if you do Nia Jax and Trish at WrestleMania, you gotta build that up as well. So, where this is gonna go, the post-elimination chamber, we'll see. But, you know.
Yeah. Poor Candace.
I know.
And then the nation chambers roar as we battle for the throne.
The women's elimination chamber match. We have Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Naomi, and Roxanne Perez. And I didn't mention this when Matt and I, well actually, this was afterwards, like, when Matt and I did predictions for Vengeance Day, like, pretty much it said that, you know, Roxanne and Cora wasn't going to win. Pretty much I already also knew that Bayley wasn't going to win. And then after we did the predictions, we see that Roxanne is going to have a qualifying match for the chamber against, I think it was Raquel.
Yes.
And then Roxanne ended up winning. But before that match, and seeing that they're going to have the match, like, well, Roxanne's definitely not going to win now.
No. And I don't want that to happen. I mean, look, she just came into the main roster, if you want to call it that. I would see her as the Women's Intercontinental Champion. Well, yeah. Actually, yeah. Raw has the Intercontinental Champion.
Yes.
Bayley, I could see easily Bailey and Roxanne have a match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You have Naomi and Bianca Belair, who just lost the tag team titles. And so you've got that. There is going to be a heel turn eventually. And I want it to be Bianca. Because let's face it, Bianca and Jade can have a match at WrestleMania. You know, not only that, but you can put Bianca with Tiffany Stratton or the Juggernaut, Jordan Grace.
I think they're going to keep Jordan on NXT for a little bit.
Oh, well. I mean, still, that would be cool. And, Liv Morgan, been there, done that.
I mean, you fucking had Liv and Raquel win the tag titles
Yeah,
from
so,
Naomi and Bianca on Raw, so,
yeah. And who else is in that match?
Naomi, Bianca, Liv, Roxanne, Alexa, yeah.
So, if you're gonna have somebody face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania, Jesus Christ, I have no idea.
Yeah,
Actually, hold that thought. And yes, I know I'm biased. But look, if you can have Charlotte Flair have a match against Tiffany Stratton's WWE Women's title, have Rhea Ripley versus Alexa Bliss. She got the biggest pop of the night at the Royal Rumble, and you gave it to Charlotte. I think that, yeah, Alexa's doing the thing with the Wyatt Six, and she's going right back into that character. Whatever.
right.
But let's see what happens. You don't necessarily have to have the title change hands. But give Alexa something.
Yeah, you have Alexa Bliss cutting these promos where she's talking about, I've been in the Elimination Chamber, I've won the Elimination Chamber. The Elimination Chamber is my playground, essentially. And it's like, okay, good stuff. Where will they take that and, give her that WrestleMania moment, so to speak? We'll see.
I don't know if all those women, that's who I see win. Because, like I said, you can put Bailey and Roxanne in a match at WrestleMania.
Right.
Those two have been going at it for a while. You've got Naomi and Bianca. I could see them at WrestleMania in a match. Regardless who turns heel. Liv Morgan, I have no idea. I do not want to see her as the champion at this point. So, yeah, the only other option that I can see is Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, I got a feeling they're gonna do Bailey versus Roxanne. More than likely WrestleMania. Liv, she's already got the women's tag titles with Raquel. I don't see them going that way. Bianca and Naomi. There's something interesting about that. Get to that in a second. Is Alexa Bliss the most viable option of those 6? You could say that. Will be interesting to see where that goes.
Yeah.
As far as Naomi and Bianca is concerned, the whole storyline, Jade getting taken out, she's on a car, on the hood of a car, window smashed, beat up, And it's basically just to write her off TV so she can, you know, heal up from injuries or an injury, whatever the fuck. And for the last several months, it's just kind of been, like, it's been talked a bit, but it's almost been an afterthought. And then just recently, you have, you know, Nick Aldis showing the footage. There's some footage from a fan that had a camera that, you know, it showed Raquel and Liv on the scene of the crime, and, you know, showing this to Bianca and Naomi, and they're like, oh, we knew it was them all along, and whatever the fuck. Then, of course, you have the match on Raw, the tag titles, and yada yada yada. Well, come to find out earlier that Jade is definitely coming back. Will it be Elimination Chamber? Probably. And then, you know, I have a feeling they may have her involved somehow, or do something, and then either made on the Monday on Raw afterwards, or maybe at Elimination Chamber, or at some point. Well, I feel like Jade is gonna, you know, divulge who attacked her.
Oh, yeah.
And then, you know, we'll say it was Naomi, say it was Bianca, and then you can lead into that for WrestleMania. Or even if it was somebody completely different, you know, go run with that. But, like, go. There's been, like, speculation or accusations that Naomi was the one that did it. Like, we didn't need to fucking do that.
No, not really.
And I don't think Bianca needed to do that either.
Well, I know, it's,
Elimination Chambers roar as we battle for the
Again, undisputed match for Undisputed Championship WrestleMania. You got John Cena, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, David Priest, and Seth frickin' Rollins.
so, okay, I mean, it's gonna be an awesome match. Again, it's just an up in the air thing. Look, I mean, CM Punk came back. His main goal is to main event WrestleMania.
Right.
You've got Seth Rollins, who took out Roman Reigns, and there's a rumor that there's going to be a triple threat: Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, CM Punk. Okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre. No.
Yeah.
Look, buddy, you basically got your opportunity, and sorry that it got squashed by David Priest.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I don't see him go and have a match for the title at WrestleMania.
Right.
John Cena basically, you know, hey, look at me. I just came back. I'm doing my last tour
Yeah.
in WWE, last farewell tour, if you will.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to main event WrestleMania. He said that in the last press conference.
Yeah.
Interesting fact. So, I don't know if you watched the Chris Van Fleet show with Will Sasso. The third appearance of Will Sasso. Anyways, they talked about John Cena versus Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
I mean, we've discussed,
Oh yeah, we did.
you know, this is John Cena's last hurrah, his farewell tour. Put the fucking Triple Crown on him. The only time he ain't held yet is that IC title.
Grand Slam champion John Cena needs to be,
Yeah.
because, yeah, you look at the fact that John Cena has never held the Intercontinental Championship in his career. That would be fucking epic.
Exactly.
You want to do that. Also, if his last match should be with Randy Orton.
Should it be? Yes. Will it be? We'll see when we get there.
Because I understand that people want to see John Cena take title reign number 17 and beat Ric Flair's reign. And I think that's absolute horseshit. Because look, you do not need to do any of that. John Cena's done a lot in his career. But to do that, in my opinion, would just be like... I mean, look, I'm not a Ric Flair fan. But the fact of the matter is that some records are not to be broken.
Some records are meant not to be broken. I agree with that. I mean, for the longest time, Ric Flair was the only 16-time world champion until Cena tied the record. And yeah, Cena said at the Royal Rumble press conference, you know, I'm entering the chamber, I want to go to WrestleMania, I want to win 17 to shake the hand of the person who wins 18. Will they have somebody win 18 championships? Not likely. Cena winning 17? I mean, would it be cool? Yeah. Will he? I don't think so, honestly.
I mean, okay, so Seth versus Cody for the title would be pretty cool. Although, no, I wouldn't want to see that. Just because you have other guys that, you know, okay, you want to go Drew McIntyre. I know I said I don't want to see it. Drew had the WWE World title at last year's WrestleMania.
Right.
The possibility for him to get the WWE title again in front of fans, like, I know that they did that basically last year, but, you know, I don't know. Possibly SummerSlam.
Yeah.
When I looked at, a few months ago, CM Punk and Cody Rhodes have a face-to-face in the ring, and these two know each other,
Oh, yeah.
and they went back and forth. I thought that match is gonna be money. You've got two guys that left WWE. They went to another company, and then they ultimately came back. These two do have chemistry. I can see that. And plus, it will give CM Punk his WrestleMania main event.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for me, I'm picking CM Punk.
I mean, if they are going to do Punk, Roman, Seth, Mania, you gotta do something to build up to it.
Yeah.
Aside from that, will they throw the title on Punk? I have a feeling they will. When? Who knows?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't know. And, you know, you want to talk about this thing that we both watched on SmackDown last week with The Rock calling out Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
And this was my reaction. Are we done yet? Because really, that's what it was. It was fine in the first 5-10 minutes, and then I basically was bored as hell. It's basically The Rock wanting Cody's soul, whatever the hell that means.
Yeah. Like, is, The Rock trying to get Cody basically to, turn heel?
And that's essentially what I think is happening. Because this was the final boss. Rock, and I'm doing this a lot here, but there was talks of Cody eventually turning heel. Now, quite frankly, if you're going to do that, then, I mean, yeah, you could still have CM Punk and Cody, but at the same time, if you're gonna have CM Punk and Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins on WrestleMania, and you're gonna fucking do it anyway, then you might as well have John Cena and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
I'd much rather see John Cena chase the Intercontinental title, because that will finish his story of being a Grand Slam champion.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting. Look, you've got Cody Rhodes, who basically has that Nick Bockwinkel persona.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, that makes a lot of sense. Who's his opponent at WrestleMania this year? Like I said, I picked CM Punk, but who knows?
Yeah, it's like, out of those guys, who would be the most viable? You literally could pack any of those guys. Punk, Seth, Priest, so on and so forth. Like, you got a lot of interesting dynamics, not only heading into this show, but even coming out of it, heading towards WrestleMania. What's going to happen after Elimination Chamber? Who the hell knows?
Yeah, pretty much.
Bing!
So this has been, I love this. This has been another episode of Wheels of Fury.
Yes.
And what a hell of a show this is going to be.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a really good show.
I think every year it seems like Toronto gets a lot of love.
Oh yeah.
We had, Canada in general, I mean.
They've done quite a few shows in Toronto. They did one in Vancouver. They did one in Montreal.
I mean, who knows what's going to happen this year still.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is going to be a good show. I mean, Matt, this is Killer Kyle. We are your Wheels of Fury heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
And we will talk to you next time. Deuces.
Next time we see you will be for Revolution Protections.
That's right.
Later.
The wheels of fury, they spin, they roar. Never halting. The end's now calling.